The start of a new year is one of my favorite times. I often reflect on all that happened and look forward to the new year being the best year ever. And you might be looking at the last 12 months and maybe you are happy, right, about your personal and business goals results. Or perhaps you are ready for this year to be over so you could start the new year with a bang. Regardless of where you're at the moment, if you're looking to make 2022 your best year ever, where you are laser focused on your goals and making things happen, make sure to stick around till the end because I'm going to be sharing with you today how to make 2022 the best year ever. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe for weekly videos. So let's go ahead and dive right into the video. Make sure to grab a pen and paper because this is going to be a value-packed video. So tip number one that I have for you guys is set goals. Setting goals is really important. Imagine taking a trip with an unclear destination. You're likely to end up somewhere great or very bad, but not necessarily where your heart desires. And that's probably because you never set a goal. So what I want you to do is start visualizing yourself in December of 2022. So close your eyes and picture where you want to be. Then open them again and take time when you're doing this and write down everything that came into mind when imagining this place far off into the future. And you're going to be using the SMART goals formula to have an actual chance of achieving them. And when you're setting goals, they need to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. And the SMART goals formula is really great because they could be used for any area that you want to improve in your life. And the main categories that many people work on are health, mindset, career, relationships, wealth, spiritual, and legacy. So for example, right, let's say that one of your goals is wealth and you want to reduce or pay off your credit card debt of $15,000 in the next year. The first goal that you have to make sure that you achieve is to be very specific. Define exactly what you want to accomplish and how you will do it. Are you planning to pay off the credit cards with the highest interest rate? So therefore, the money you save there could be applied towards your other credit cards. What will be your budget every month for paying off your credit card debt? Do you have any strategies to reduce your debt? The next thing you have to think about, is it measurable? You need to track your progress. You need to write down your biggest wins. Did you meet the budget? Did you achieve your monthly goals? And you need to write this down every single month. The next one is attainable. You just can't set any goal without thinking about how you're going to achieve it. If this is something that you have to think, is this something that's realistic for your current financial situation? Or do you need to lower down the amount of debt? Maybe you can't pay 15, but you could do 7,000, right? The next one is realistic. And I define goal setting as a long process that is going to take patience to achieve. Goals should be achievable with the resources available. But don't forget about dreaming big. But to reach those lofty heights of success, you got to take small steps first, by simply paying off your debt or saving money in other ways, then using your credit cards over and over again. So this will give you better results in the long run. And the last one is time bound. You need to set a deadline for your goals. And the timeline should be based on what you could do and not just your desires. Tip number 2, make a to-do list that actually works for you. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, consider yourself the CEO of your day. And don't rush creating your to-do list. Spend some time on the planning phase. It's really important. A lot of people create this massive to-do list. Don't make the mistake of creating a jumbo list with everything on there that ever comes into mind. That's going to give you stress. You're going to feel overwhelmed. Your to-do list should be like an action plan with highly focused and targeted tasks on achieving the things that really matter for your personal or business goals. And the best way to have a great year is by simply turning your list of things that you want to do into an organized plan. So the first step in doing this is to break down your goals into monthly action plans. Then break your monthly action plans into weekly and then daily to-do lists. With this system that I just mentioned in place, your mind is free from distractions and focuses on what matters, moving you to make 2022 the best year ever and not the most overwhelmed year ever. Tip number 3 is invest in yourself. Investing in yourself provides the greatest return on investment possible. I'm sure you know this already. And there's several ways that you could invest in yourself for free or even by paid, obviously, right? So you could read books and blogs. You could find a business coach within your niche. You could create multiple income streams. Think about never stopping from learning. You could strengthen your current skills. You could learn a new skill. You could exercise regularly, take breaks, and celebrate milestones. And investing in yourself is a lot more fulfilling. And it could improve your career prospect. It could help you earn more money. It could help you build your confidence for the future to pursue all the dreams. It could open additional doors that were not there otherwise available to us in our current situation. And it could do wonders in your life. Now, if you are an Etsy seller and you're looking for a proven and perfected plugin system so that you could start making consistent sales with your Etsy business and scale it to a full-time income, make sure to grab my Etsy Mastery course. I will leave the link in the text box description below as well as in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know. Tip number 4 is nurture relationships. It's time to invest in your relationships. Take some personal, inventory and figure out what kind of connections are more important for you in the new year. Whether you're looking for love, you're focusing on family and friends, or maybe you want to make genuine business connections. Make sure to identify which relationships are lacking and start connecting and think about it. Any type of connection that you do online could do wonders for you when combating stress from outside forces such as work, pressure, or school workload. And it also helps you find like-minded individuals who get you, right? A little self-connection never hurts anyone, and it actually could do wonders for your personal and business life. Now, tip number 5 is create business systems that help you work smarter. And this is how I'm able to do so much. And people look at me and be like, how are you able to do so much? Now, the first step is taking a close look at your current business processes. Now, the key secret to a successful business is not what you do, but how often. So the more systems and processes in place, the less work there will be for yourself, since it becomes like automatic. So how do you create systems for your business? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you a whole walkthrough of it. So let's go ahead and get started with the breakdown. Make sure to take some notes. Step number 1, you want to identify your business activities. So systems come in all shapes and forms. So this takes, just take the opportunity to write down everything you do to run your business. It could be activities you do regularly, for example, sending emails to your subscribers, blog posting, maybe creating new products, uploading your products, going on discovery calls, etc. And to help you add more structure to your systems, categorize them in different activities in a term of business function. So operations, and that includes also administrative work, just in case, marketing, and sales. Those are the 3 terms of business functions that you should have. Step number 2 is break down each activity. So breaking down your business processes into detailed tasks is going to help you create an actionable plan for success, because this is going to be This is basically going to help you identify what resources are needed at each step of the process and who needs them and when they should act to achieve project deadlines efficiently with minimal waste. So I'm going to give you an example so you could kind of walk through the whole process. And let's say that, one of the activities is publishing a YouTube video. So the first one is process. What step-by-step sequence of action do you need to take to publish a video? So the first thing is research video idea, SEO, create the script, record the video, upload the video, create a title, right? Create a thumbnail, and schedule video to publish. These are all the process that you have to do. Now, the second thing is what tools or apps or softwares would you need in order to achieve that? So for me, it would be when I do research, I would use maybe YouTube or Video IQ. When I'm writing, I use Google Docs. When I'm creating the video, I use YouTube as a platform. When I'm designing, I use Canva and Camtasia to record my video. And then the next one is people in charge of each step. So are you going to be in charge of everything, or are you going to be delegating this to your assistant or anyone else that helps you? And the last one is strategies. These are the tactics or techniques that you use. So after you publish the video, do you email it to your list? Do you share it on your blog? Do you share it on social media? Do you share it in your private Facebook group, etc.? Now, these are the 4 components: process, tools, people, and strategies that are necessary to make your business systems. And you need to make sure that you have all of these in place, because the more systems and processes that you have, the easier it is to run an effective business. So there you have it, 5 ways to make 2022 the best year ever. Let me know in the comments which tip was your favorite, and thanks for watching.